Hello, my beautiful Geminis. Welcome to your reading for the second half of August. If you're new to my channel, then welcome, guys. If you're returning, then welcome back, my darlings. It's always a pleasure to spend this time together. Thank you so much for all your comments, likes, shares, and subscriptions. It has helped the channel grow so much, and I love hearing all your feedback on how these are relating to your situations and what you're taking away from them. And don't forget to plug into the community and see the daily posts as well on my Instagram. Enter for the free draw to win a reading with me, and it is a lot of fun stuff. And as always, let's do something different too, because I love hearing where you guys are watching from. So if you're new, don't forget to comment where you're watching from, but also, guys, comment your birthdays and find your birthday twin. It's always exciting because you never know where you could find another Gemini. And a special shout out to several. I have so many beautiful Geminis in my life, so thank you, all of you guys. I love you all so much. And just a special shout out to Mr. Marcus. You keep commenting all this stuff about the singles readings, my friend. These are single readings, but they're also for whatever kind of relationship you're in. So these are general. Like I said, these aren't private readings. And what does PT mean? I've tried to look it up, and I know you're not talking about a personal trainer, so let me know. Okay, we're gonna get into it. You got 3 unicorn messages. These are my favorite cards. Your first one is gentleness, a beautiful sunset, maybe needing some relaxation, whatever it is that you might be needing at this time. But it is saying, my darling Geminis, be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness and speak words of love. As I'm filming this too, we did just have the new moon in Leo, and now we're in Virgo season, so don't forget to give your Virgos a shout out and see how they're doing for their birthday season. But with this energy going into that transition where the Leo is honoring your voice, speaking up and standing up for yourself, which is powerful, because sometimes we get stuck in our minds. I'm also Mercury ruled, so I know what that means. And because you are too, you get caught in that, you know, did I do this? Did I that anxiety, that stress, that fear, all those things start kicking in, and that's where this needs to come in. You need to be gentle and kind to yourself, and of course your words when you're discussing and talking to others. Now we have possibility, which is also talking about seeing the view from above the clouds, a higher perspective. But also, again, this is all your fears and stuff, so that doubt kind of energy that can come through. Stop doubting yourself. Stop playing small, my darlings. You need to step up in terms of stepping out and being who you are and coming out into your true energy. When you don't, doesn't mean you have to like step outside or anything. It just means that you have to honor who you are and just be loud about it, right? So the possibilities is saying to raise your standard. Could be something you need to do in your current situation, or just enforcing it for you to continue. Keep doing that. Keep reaching for those. Don't just stop at the clouds. The sky is the limit, right? So elevate your expectations, and you have unlimited potential. So whatever it is that you're wanting to do, I feel like for some of you, you could be feeling a little discouraged, but Virgo season is here, which is here to help you guys get disciplined, get into like that routine, possibly needing to do some clearing and decluttering, but also that Virgo and Lion energy with the Leo enforced kind of going on with the Mars stuff that's still happening. You guys could be really feeling a strong push, and depending on your placements too, of course, check out the other videos that relate to your moon, sun, and rising, however they apply. But this is going to be helping you with the that energy. And then we have healer. You have powerful healing gifts, my beautiful darlings. Have faith in your abilities and stay true to your path as a healer. So whether or not you're actually working in the medical field, or even just some kind of therapeutic, or a naturalist, or homeopathic, what are those different, I don't know all the terms, guys, so I'm trying here. So if I miss someone, please feel free to comment them. But all the different ways that you can help people. And sometimes this just means that you guys are such sweethearts. When people need someone to talk to, you're there. You're like the best friend for everyone, and I can say that because you guys are my best friends too. So I love you guys so much, and this is just that beautiful energy where you have so much potential. I feel like you guys keep playing small, so stop doing that. Step out. Be able to explore who you are and where you're going, which is exciting. We're going to use these divine love affirmations. Now, of course, if you're in a relationship, then this can be in the dynamic of your connection. If you're not in a relationship, then this speaks to self-love. The affirmations are about, putting that out there, speaking it into existence, okay? And this is by Angelic Revelations 144. So let's see what your messages are what is coming in for you, your divine love affirmations for my beautiful Geminis. That was quick, thank you. Ride or die for eternity. Ooh. Who are you connecting with? So it says, ride or die for eternity. I'm always loyal to my divine partner. United we stand until the end of time. No obstacle is too large for us to tackle together. We can successfully overcome any challenges, which is so beautiful, having that really strong, fierce, beautiful energy that you do. And I feel like that's why the gentleness is here too, because yes, it's ride or die, but we also, you know, we want to love through the journey too, right? So we don't want things to be, you know, they got to work out for both of us. It has to be a mutual kind of beautiful energy, but overcoming all kinds of things. Now, again, if you're in a situation where it's difficult, then you're going to have to be the best judge of when enough is enough. And I'm not going to tell you that that's going to be something you need to know. But if there's small, minor things, you know, you can't just give up at the first situation. Now, this card has come out for everybody, so I'm kind of just going to keep reading it for you too. It's talking about having those beautiful thrones on the beach there. I love it. The beach chairs. So it says, I don't compromise who I am. I am aligned with myself and I won't settle for anything less than I deserve. So yes, my darlings, absolutely. Go for the best of the best. And I feel like for some of you too, you know, the possibility of better, the possibility of more, you know, all that is out there for you. So I feel like don't ever doubt yourself, and you shouldn't. But in general, I feel like don't be hard on yourself either, because what's meant for you will always find you and it will always work out. And what isn't, you just have to let it go and understand that it was here to serve a purpose in your life, and then we're moving on. Next one, I surrender to feeling unbridled pleasure with my divine partner. I dance through life with my lover like no one is watching. This is the private edition of just you and your person, literally living your beautiful lives. Cutscene from this to this. Could be going on a honeymoon too. Some of you could be getting married, spending that beautiful time. Now I know vacationing can be a little bit, you know, difficult right now depending where you are in the world, and some people are blessed to live in beautiful areas, so you can already have this beautiful energy around you. But it's also about spending that time with your person. And if you don't have your person yet, that's okay, because they're coming in. So it's about kind of establishing that frequency and vibration within yourself so that you can call in this person. Part of being a healer is also healing ourselves, right? So that's that beautiful energy. And I love how 4 of Swords are at the bottom as I'm talking about that. Okay, I'm gonna give them a shuffle here, but this is the Royal Gilded Tarot, or sorry, the Gilded Tarot Royale, who jumped out for us right off the bat. Justice. So for anybody dealing with any kind of legal matters, things will be solving, resolving, and coming to an end. Of course, this can also just talk about your karmas, getting things into balance. So Gilded Tarot Royale, what is the messages for my beautiful Geminis, please, for this second half? And it came out, I knew it would, because I talked about it, I saw it. Here we go, the 4 of Swords. Maybe we got the 4 of Wands too. 4 of Swords though, this is you taking this time out. Again, be gentle. I feel like some of you are going through some really intense healing, so speak loving words. Whatever those things are, you know how we can be really tough on ourselves and be a little harsh and just be like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. And you know, why did we say that? Why did, you know, all those thoughts, we all have them. And it's just kind of like, now it's just kind of like, okay, well, that version of me only knew that. Now I know this. So it's kind of like, how can I just not repeat that, right? So it's about learning from these heartbreaks, learning from these situations. And I'm not trying to belittle the pain, because these are very different for everybody. And it could be stuff that other people said. So it's not just those things, but it's about blessing and releasing, healing them so that that sword is out of our hearts, right? We can pull it out of our hearts, out of our heads, wherever all these things are, because this is thoughts, this is emotional kind of, you know, connections to words as well too. Someone could say something and it's triggering a lot of things, but until you heal the source of that pain, then all those other triggers are going to keep setting it off. Wow. Yeah, what happened here? Okay, so somebody could have lied. There could have been a bit of a betrayal, or of course this is that self-sabotage too, because when I was saying if you don't heal those old words and stuff, it's kind of bringing up those old pains and reminding you of old situations. And this can also be kind of an empty victory. This is all air energy, so this can also just be you. all the different thoughts that you're having, you know, wanting to have this victory, wanting to kind of come out on top, but then, you know, feeling defeated. Or maybe it's just some kind of, you know, this is that really tough self-sabotaging energy too, where you're kind of, you know, maybe creating all these scenarios. And I'm not judging, like I'm not, you know, please, with love, because this is about kind of getting those things here, right? There could have been a lot of other stuff. Could be dealing with the fire sign, King of Wands at the sticking out here at the set of this. I'm going to put these away after because this is for very few of you. But essentially there's a situation that you need to heal from. Someone could have been a little bit deceptive, a little manipulative, and that kind of comes with that fire energy too here with the King of Wands. Maybe you were dealing with a player. Maybe for some of you, you're ending this because you don't want to keep falling into these cycles. You don't want to, you know, now you kind of recognize those kind of gentlemen or ladies, and you don't really want someone like that that's just going to win at the night and then take off, and then you're kind of left here by yourself again, right? Some of you could be, of course, healing and wanting to kind of explore things. This is also just talking about a very passionate, very sexual, attractive time too. So where you're kind of maybe feeling some attraction towards someone, but we're just going to see what else is coming out because I don't want to stick on that energy. Someone else needed to hear that, however that relates to the situation. Now we're talking. This is my Gemini vibe right here. We got the Two of Cups, guys. Let's start it out with some positive love here. Two of Cups, right? We're looking for that beautiful energy, someone who is, again, when I was talking about this like wedding scene here that you got with the affirmation line, it's about really finding your person, someone who has everything, the same thoughts, the same feelings, the same mindset as well. Now under that, wow, okay, we have the Two of Cups with the Eight of Cups. So I feel like someone, whether it's you or them, okay, because you know how sometimes this Eight of Cups is talking about someone that might have left. Now, again, if you want the person back from the past, awesome, because this also talks about someone coming back. This can also just mean that, you know, you were so emotionally unfulfilled in so many situations previously, or where you are right now, there's lots of disappointments, a lot of sadness, things didn't work out, but the 8 is not the 10. So you are going out in pursuit of this Two of Cups. You're going out looking for this Two of Cups, because it doesn't matter what else is here or all those other lessons and situations you learned that you're healing from, of course, too, because that was kind of that starting energy, learning and healing. And oh, I invested here and it turned out that they used me, and I invested there and then it turned out that they weren't even really like into it, whatever, because you're looking for someone who's equally as invested in you, emotionally especially, right? We want those strong emotions. Three of Cups sticking to me here. So about like celebrating, you know, I feel like for some of you, you could have been leaving something because there might have been a third party. That doesn't always mean other people, but this is also just you weren't getting the emotional fulfillment you were seeking. There could have been too many distractions, too many other things. Maybe this person has a, you know, indulging issue, but of course this is also that time too. You want to be careful not to overindulge as well, because you know that Leo energy can get us a little fun and having a really good time too. But this is also just speaking about celebrating. I feel like for some of you, especially if there was a separation, we did start with justice. So if you did get a divorce or anything like that, you know, you could be kind of getting back out and celebrating with your friends and having this whole new cycle and new beginning. For others of you too, it's about getting together with people and kind of cheering up, you know, having a better environment. And that, you know, we could do calls online. I don't mean like getting together and actually doing this. I mean, we could have like online video chat calls with your friends and really build those connections and bonds. So I feel like for some of you, you're trying to go towards this beautiful new beginning, or this person is leaving that situation that they're in order to come and look for you. Now that can also be that you guys do meet, right? Someone could have also been leaving something in search and in pursuit, and you need to have all those possibilities because you never know where that other person had to come from in order to end up in front of you. I'm feeling with the full moon here. This is this could have been something that you maybe you decided a while ago to leave things. Like again, it's a full moon. The full moon sheds. So it's also about leaving a lot of emotions, letting go of a lot of emotional baggage. That's for, I think, all of us. We can do that. That'd be good for us. Five of Wands, though, a little bit of competition, a little bit of conflict. Could have been something too if you were competing for something, whether or not it's something like just fun, you know, extracurricular or with friends or work. But this is like some competition and you could be winning. You could be, of course, among the victors. This can also just talk about a lot of people, you know, fighting for your attention, having a lot of options, Gemini, as you do, because you're so attractive and beautiful and handsome that you always bring a lot of people, are always paying attention to who's paying attention to you. And I feel like you're quite the catch. So a lot of people really want to catch your attention, but you're kind of pretty sure that, you know, I'm not looking for that kind of players, and there's people that are using me. So you're really waiting. And, you know, here he is standing there with his wand, and then we have the Page of Wands coming too. Could be dealing with a fire side. So I feel like this person could be leaving something to come towards you because they're going on this new adventure. The Page here too, this could be flirty communication, fun connection too with someone. Of course, a lot of people could be texting you, showing up in your DMs, messaging you, letting you know that they fancy you, that they have some interest in you, possibly even sexually, you know, having those playful conversations. Ooh, King of Pentacles at the bottom. But I feel like someone does want to have this long-term commitment. I mean, what more long-term than ride or die, right? So I feel like for some of you, you're really turning your back on anything that wasn't meant for you. Four of Swords again. Deep, deep, deep healing. And I thought of this again, and these happen for a reason, okay guys? So I didn't say what I needed to say yet. You're gonna hear me say it again. You have to let go of the past. You have to walk away from all those things that didn't work out. I feel like for some of you, there is nothing left there. And vice versa. This person is going through some serious major healing and clearing to come towards you, because this is not, it's not just one thing to turn our back. Emotions, you know, you get a sore finger and you hurt this part, you know that that's where the pain is, right? But an emotional pain that, you know, your heart, you're hurting, you're sad, you're this, it doesn't have a location. So for some of you, it's about really resting and processing and taking this time out before you kind of get forced into a timeout. Because sometimes if you don't, you know, take the warning signs. So it's about really having this like process before you have a big breakdown kind of thing. For others of you, it's just about really healing this, because there's a lot of conflict, and sometimes the conflict is because we didn't heal that vibration and we keep attracting that kind of energy. So that could be part of the burden, because we have the Ten of Wands at the bottom. Let's see what else wants to come out. Oh, I just saw these were flipped. I'm sorry. Two of Swords. Okay, Two of Swords, indecision, right? So some of you are being divinely protected. You see the angel wings on her eyes. I feel like there's something that's divinely protected, and you're kind of just needing to process and see things from a logical side, which is good, because maybe some things have been very emotion based, or maybe things have been the emotions that you're carrying, also your reactions are based on those things that you haven't healed. So you're not really coming from a logical place. And and again, this might not be you, this could be them too, or you could be dealing with an air sign, because there's a lot of air here too. We have the air, water, and fire here. So far everything like that's going through in terms of thoughts, thinking, and feelings, like how are we processing our emotions, or this situation, of course, could have been an emotional loss too, and really healing from this. For others of you, this person is right in front of you. This person is right in front of you and you are not seeing them. So this is someone that already has, could be a friend, could be a co-worker, whatever, because you have a really strong connection with this person. And I feel like for some of you, you're just not seeing them because you're kind of being protected until all this stuff is healed and resolved. That can't come in. Then we have the Nine of Wands, being a bit defensive. You could also, maybe you know who this person is. Maybe this person, you know, flirts with you. They kind of send you some sexy messages, tells you how beautiful or handsome you are, or whatever, looking good, you know, having that attraction, but you're just kind of like, oh, I'm emotionally unavailable, or that's them, you know, dealing with this wounded warrior energy. I feel like one of you or both of you could be really going through a period of preparing to come together, which is good, because if you're mirroring each other as you do with the Two of Cups, then you're both going through some major healing. And wow, that's actually really powerful, because for those soul connections, if you've been with me for a while, we've been talking about this, that you gotta let go. This is that whole bless and release the emotional stuff, release the fears and doubts and all that stuff. And again, that's also where you need to be gentle with yourself, where you need to be open. Raising your standards too could be for somebody that needs to hear that, because I feel like if you keep trying with the same kind of level, if you keep trying with everyone under the clouds, and you're a damn unicorn above the clouds over here, might I remind you. If you keep trying with everyone on this level, it's not going to work out, because the level that you're meant to be is up here, but you still somehow haven't accepted that. But in order to get up there, there are going to be some things that you have to walk away from and embark on this new journey and have that healing and have that kind of emotional disconnect from those things that are no longer serving you, those connections, those people, those situations, and then moving towards such a beautiful connection and surrendering after the healing. After that healing, someone needs to make a decision. Wow, and I'm talking about healing, and here she is, Temperance, right now in my hands. So of course, Sagittarius energy going through this beautiful healing process. Divine protection is here, guys. These are the angels. These are the protectors watching over you. I feel like for some of you, your guardian angel is here to assist you through this. There is such a beautiful transformation going on, and I feel like for many of you, it's going to be very enduring, but you're going to be seeing the sun, and here's Leo coming through, 2 sun confirmation for that. For some of you, it's definitely a yes card. So I feel like if you're already feeling this connection with this person, then yeah, they're definitely your soulmate, possibly even a twin flame, because I'm seeing a lot of similarities in the energies where you could both be shedding everything, because with twin flames, you know that they're here to burn off anything that isn't each other, anything that isn't the one soul, the one spirit. So for some of you, it's about, you know, bringing this, here's the moon, you know, kind of like from getting into illumination, kind of getting like the sun here, getting things coming out into the light, really healing this beautiful energy. And then the last one was the Hierophant. So I feel like someone could be, of course, communicating, because it came out with the Page of Wands, which we already had here, so I picked it up together. So we had the last 3 cards was Temperance, Sun, and then the Hierophant, talking about that higher level of commitment, higher level of connection. Someone is getting enlightened into the connection, and it's only through that deep, deep, deep healing that you guys are truly building and bringing in that beautiful divine union, that beautiful connection that you're really seeking, that love that is truly the one you've been waiting for, the person who thinks the same, feels the same. You guys have like possibly even telepathic connection, very, very strong divine love. I love this, guys. I'm so excited for you, but it is not easy. It is not easy, but when you heal all those areas and all those things that you need, when this comes in, none of that is gonna matter. None of that even comes to mind, okay? So I'm so excited for you guys. So excited, and all these like beautiful star energies shining through. You guys are just protected. This is definitely your soulmate, your person you were meant to meet. Everything is aligning. You are aligned, and because you're aligned, you're going through the right processes and you are healing. And as you're healing everyone around you, which is so beautiful, my Geminis. I love you guys so much. Just quick announcements. Don't forget to enter in the free draw on my Instagram. You can find the link below. Also with my charity, I give away links for travel savings. I know we can't use the travel savings, but for each link you help me activate, we're feeding families and children just by taking one of those links for free, setting it up, and then we're gonna have that awesome work together. So comment if you do, so we can celebrate you for your generous, beautiful heart. And as always, guys, check out all the other videos. Focus on the titles, don't focus on the dates. Maybe they can resonate or add more clarity to your situation if this one wasn't exactly for you. But as always, God bless, stay safe, and we'll see you really soon. Bye.